So the CBGBs, Wild Night at CBGBs, which we played CBGBs right before it closed. We played in the basement room, which was where the original club was, not the upstairs lounge that they later built or whatever that thing was. And it was closed down shortly after this due to gentrification, right? Within months. We were one of the last bands probably to ever play there, quite frankly. And like, so it was a vibey venue. I mean, we played quite a few vibey venues between like the Troubadour and the Whiskey a Go-Go in LA, which are very, major performances, historical performances have gone on and you can feel it in the room kind of thing. Or like we played a morgue one time in Georgia, or, just different vibey rooms. Or there's one called the Warehouse in Let's Cross, Wisconsin, where it has these terrible stairs. And everyone coming up, Nirvana, Nine Inch Nails has played this place. And everybody knows it because you got to haul your equipment up these god-awful flight of stairs. It's like
That's worth it.
It's just, that venue had been around. It doesn't exist anymore, but we played that one. Like venues that you can, when you walk in there, you can feel the level of performances that's gone on in there. And CBGBs is one of those. So that was a cool show to get to play. It was a crazy night because it was an industry showcase, so it was hardly like, you're not playing for like a cool crowd, you're playing for like reporters and people at record labels who are going to have their arms crossed staring at you, judging and evaluating you in the first place. So that's kind of an awkward room to play for. And our A&R at the label who was the manager for like Every Time I Die and Atreyu and some of these bands at this time. Like, we were in trouble with the label because at a previous show, we were supposed to be playing Hellfest, but Hellfest got canceled that year, and we got put on this alternative show at the Trocadero in Philly, which included Rise Against, Stretch Armstrong, From Autumn to Ashes, Horse the Band, Comeback Kid. Like, it was a really big show. It was probably like 1,000 people. And somebody had actually sabotaged our equipment right before we went on. I have a kind of a theory about that. But, so we were way out of key. And the crowd started turning on us, so we turned on the crowd and started being really antagonistic. And Skeet was doing fruit baskets with his genitals and stuff. And like I jumped in the middle of the pit and did Indian style so that nobody could do their hardcore dances. I mean, we were really pushing the envelope and trying to get ourselves killed in there. And the label didn't find that funny. They had the big money guys. It was the first time they saw us. And they were like, what have we done, kind of thing. So, like, the A&R was like, dude, please, at this CMJ Fest, they're going to be back. Please just don't do anything crazy today, So I'm just sitting here thinking, like, for the one day, I'm going to do what they ask. I'm going to play it by their rules. I'm going to not do anything crazy. I mean, I got my khaki pants on, everything, So we go in there, I'm in these khaki pants, we're like playing for all these record label people, and I'm trying super hard not to be crazy, and like, our music is crazy, so I'm just like trembling, and I just freaking lost my balance and put my hand through the monitor in a way where it stabbed me in my finger really deep, and it started spewing blood everywhere, and I just felt like, oh my god, here it is once again. So I just like jammed my hand in my pocket trying to hide it, and everybody knew what was happening. It started bleeding through my pants all the way down my leg, and like, turns out everybody liked the show. It wasn't weird, but I did have to have like a nurse that was working there seriously address that wound. And then after the show, everybody was drunk, and somebody stole my sidekick. If you remember the sidekick back then, phone. And somebody who stole it worked at one of them record labels. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I think it was Metal Blade. I ain't gonna point fingers. But I think one of y'all stole my phone back then. I mean, it was a drunk thing. I get it. People get drunk, do something stupid once in a while. I'll let them slide. But it was hard on the road that day. I had to give me a new phone somehow. Ship me somewhere else, I think they did it. Yeah.
So.
No hard feelings though, but yeah, I think they stole my phone.